morning and happy Monday. So, I just wanted to quickly recap last week and talk a little bit about what we are going to be doing this week moving forward. So, last week we read chapters 1 through 5 of our book, and I'm really glad that so many of you said that you were enjoying it and that you were looking forward to continuing to read this week, and so am I, because a lot of exciting things are going to happen. I'm also really happy that so many of you enjoy doing the live readings together. I also really like that. I like kind of having that live discussion and getting your reactions about the book and the characters and things like that. It's been really fun. So this week is going to be similar. We're going to be reading more and doing some more discussion questions. But if you were able to look at the weekly schedule that I posted on Google Classroom, you'll see that tomorrow's live session is going to be a little bit different. So I have you signing up for a time slot. So instead of having everybody in the class come on at the same time, we are going to break it up into two different groups so that there's less of you on and that it's a small group discussion as opposed to all of you at the same time. So we are not going to be reading live tomorrow, but we will be discussing chapter 6 and 7, which you are reading on your own today. And we'll be discussing some of the important things that happen, the characters that we're introduced to, what actually takes place, and what happens as in terms of the events and things like that. So we will discuss all of that tomorrow in our small group discussions. I will be there as well, and I will lead. I will lead the conversation, and then hopefully you guys can talk with one another. So just make sure when you're reading today that you are just kind of jotting down a few notes about your reactions to things, any questions you have, your first impressions about the characters that we'll meet. And maybe even if you stumble across a word that you don't know, just try to jot down a few notes or use your quotes and notes as your way to jot down a few things to have something prepared and ready to go for your small group discussion tomorrow. And the rest of the week, we'll just be reading and answering a few questions, and you'll also be doing your simile project, which I posted all of the instructions and details about that on Google Classroom as well. So make sure you read through that. That'll be due Friday, so you'll have the whole week to work on it. Hopefully, you have fun doing that and maybe can get some friends and family involved at home. And yeah, so any questions, you know where to find me. I'll be in Google Hangouts today, or you can ask me tomorrow during our live session. Bye. Happy Monday.